morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. Y usted. Y usted. My head about to do my jumping jacks. I'm not even gonna hold you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 50. That's 50. Ooh. Gotta catch my breath, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This ground is like uneven. Good morning, Joshua Gabriel. First. Woo. That's 75, y'all. Ooh. Y'all think I knew it this morning? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. 9, 10. Why is the ground so unleveled? I think my husband was out here doing something. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think he was covering where we pulled up one of our plants and took it over to the other property. Good morning, good morning. Whew. Y'all, I lost count. Was that 75 or was that 100? Good morning, good morning. Buenos dias. Bonjour. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Is today mitzvah? Miércoles? Mezzalodi? Miércoles? Mezzalodi? Mitzvah? Wednesday? That's Wednesday in 4 different languages, baby. Good to see me. Yes, okay, so it is hump day. So that's Wednesday. Wednesday. Uh, so that's Mercredi, Mitzvah. Good morning. Y'all, the ground is different today. I'm gonna show y'all so y'all won't think I'm just tripping. I think my husband was covering up where he had taken some my butterfly bush, so it's like extra soil or something out here. I think he covered it, so maybe I need to come up here and do some of my jumping jacks. Saturday, I saw you on in the morning yesterday. I didn't get out here yesterday because I just was not feeling good. So I didn't want to push myself. I did not want to push myself. And my body is still actually pretty tired. But I also didn't want to start a challenge and not complete it. Feels like I might have to do this on the concrete. I don't want to do jumping jacks on the concrete though. But I might have to because whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Always letting them up. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, yesterday my body was like, no way. No way you getting out there doing any jumping jacks. And then I had the boys with me yesterday, so I was chasing them around, trying to get them to the bathroom and stuff. Like, I have one that he's pretty good at using it, but here's the situation. He will just start pulling down his clothes anywhere in the house. And you be like, no, no, no. So you try to grab him and run to the bathroom. And as soon as you get there, then he's like, let himself go. But y'all, I was doing that all day yesterday. So I got my workout in, just not with the jumping jacks. I don't even know what number I'm on, y'all. I'll look back at the video and I'll see. And then I'll put it up in the comments. Sandra D, I'm glad to see you back doing your porch talks. I actually like to, when some people do lives, I actually like to just let them play on my TV and just hear the conversation and, you know, just let them play out. And if I really want to get into the conversation or speak, then that's when I grab my phone and get in the chat. But I could like your videos on my TV, but I can't comment. So when I want to really comment, then I have to grab my phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Them kids, oh my goodness. They are really giving me a run for my money. But I gotta admit, I enjoy it though, because at the end of the day, sometimes I'm like, I did that. Like when I accomplish something that I'm trying to accomplish, like I've been trying to get one of the twins to say A for the longest. I did everything. I pulled out the blocks that say A. I watched Sesame Street for the letter A and everything. A, A. And he would always look at me like, she tripping. But yesterday, I finally got him to say A. And I was so excited about it. And then baby Cinco's about to be out for summertime. So that's going to be fun because when he's around the house, it's more like, it brings more life to the house or something. Because when you have older kids, it's like they just kind of like go off their own separate way or like lock themselves in their room. When I was a teenager, I don't remember just locking myself in the room. I actually used to like being in the living room a lot. But whatever. But when Cinco is around and the twins, it just seemed more family oriented. It seemed more, I don't know, like the house seems more family like or lived in or whatever. I don't know. It just don't seem boring when I have all of them. So that's gonna be an adventure when Cinco is out of school. This is his last week, y'all. Pray a couple cooking series in here. Good morning, good morning. I done lost count to how many jumper jets I was on. Y'all, if y'all don't mind, can y'all give a thumbs up and all that good stuff? Comment, like, you don't have to share, but you can, whatever. I'm not big on like making people do stuff or telling people. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a big girl. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I forgot what number I was on, but I'm still gonna do some more because I feel like I have more in me. But I didn't do any yesterday because I just felt tired, y'all. And I'm taking y'all advice because I had a few people telling me to rest or take it easy or don't do too much. So I'm taking y'all advice. And I'm not gonna do too much, but I am gonna try to continue this challenge because I did start the challenge. Blessings to you too. Thank you so much. I started the challenge, so I'm going to continue with the challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I feel like I'm slipping and falling into some mud. Thank you. Thank you for sharing me out. Whew. I'm going to have to tell my husband about this because he probably gonna laugh at me, but I didn't realize he had put something here, and I'm so used to it being the way it was when we dug up that plant. And then it looks like he has put something here, some fresh soil to cover that area, and it got muddy. So now when I do my jumping jacks, I feel like I'm slipping, but that's okay. Ooh, is it time for? You know what? With social media, I have received the most criticism, the most hate, the most like discouraging words. And like I had to I had to start learning how to dismiss the negative comments and stuff. I had to just learn how to just block. I'm not worried about how many views I get when it comes to the negative people. Right now, I'll allow the trolls in for a little bit because I need the watch hours. I need watch hours. But to an extent, it's like it's only so much I'll allow you to say to me. And thank you. I remember you said you had to go to physical therapy. Thank you for listening while you're on your way, Sandra D. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. People are so mean-hearted these days, and I mean it's like relentless mean-heartedness. I was talking about it the other day when I was saying how people be mean-hearted towards people who trying to do positive or trying to do good, and that is so weird to me. But like I say in the word, it's gonna come a day when right will be considered as wrong and wrong will be considered as right, and we are really living in those days now, where it's like I saw a video with a teacher that was complaining about uh, kids don't know how to read these days. Kids don't know how to read these days, but you got to take it back. You can't just look at that and say parents ain't teaching their kids. You got to take it back. Whose bright idea was it to take her out of school? Whose bright idea was it to get the parents out of the children's lives? Whose bright idea was it to stop parents from disciplining their children? Whose bright idea was it to tell the children that their parents were wrong and that they were right? Whose bright idea was it? So now that you have set the stage, you have to be willing to perform. Now the teachers actually have to teach. I was working in daycare one time and I was blown away by some of the teachers that was mad because their 3-year olds did not know how to hold a crayon. Teach them. Teach them. Don't stand around with the other teachers talking about, and he don't even know how to hold no crayon, and he don't even know how to hold a cup. I don't want nobody in my class that don't know how to hold a cup because I ain't got time to be going around to every baby and trying to teach them. Teach them. You don't want the parents to teach them at home. You don't want the parents to discipline them. You took prayer out of school. That right there alone was a crazy concept because when I was young, you didn't even necessarily have to pray. You just had to stand in respect for like a minute or two. And if you chose to pray to yourself, that was you. If you chose to meditate, if you chose to kneel in the corner, it was called a moment of silence every morning. Y'all took that out of school. When parents were trying to implement certain rules in their household so that their child can sit and read, you took that out. You didn't want the parents to parent. Now you mad at the parents because the children that's coming up now can't do what you want them to do, and you're a teacher. Teach them. Like I said, you have set the stage. Now be willing to perform. Be willing to perform. That's what I got to say about that. But people are so mean-hearted these days, and they expect for everybody to believe in what they believe in, do what they do. Somebody was thrown one day because I was like, oh, nah, I don't do that, or nah, I don't eat that. And they was like, what? What you mean? Because me personally, I don't eat catfish. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I don't eat catfish. And when I explained to them why I don't eat catfish, they were so mad at me. Mind you, the whole time they talking to me, they smoking a cigarette. I don't eat catfish for religious purposes. Just so let's be clear on that. That's just me. I don't get on nobody who does whatever. Exactly. You just exactly. So they smoking a cigarette and yelling at me about not eating catfish. Why? I'm doing it for religious purposes. Like I was saying in another video, it's like if you have another content creator that you follow and you know that they post positive things or whatever, every once in a while, even if you can't watch everybody's videos all the time, every once in a while go show them some love because they need it, because they're spreading positivity. Positivity is not being pushed these days. Negative things are being pushed. Um, Violent things are being pushed. Um, Sexual things are being pushed. Let's be grown here. We just gonna keep it real. Things that are spiritually wrong are being pushed, and things that are right are being pushed down. Things that are keeping the laws or the commandments. It's only 10 commandments, but it's way more laws. So let's just keep it real. The laws are being pushed down, and people who try to keep the commandments and try to do the right thing and try to be there for others, love on others, which is one of the main things we're supposed to do, they're being pushed down. People who are promoting uh, things that are ungodly are being pushed up. So with that being said, we have to support each other. People who are pushing positivity, we have to support each other. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Y'all, I'm out here just rambling. I don't forgot what number jump just I'm gonna have to look back at the video just to see how many I did. But we was just talking about how people on social media can be so mean. And it's so true because that's what's accepted in the world today. But we gotta understand it started somewhere. It started by, letting certain things slide. If you know you don't do this, you can't allow enough room for it to just seep in and take over. I've learned it the hard way. I learned it the hard way because I feel like, um, even in my own personal household, I feel like I allowed certain things to fly because I didn't want to be seen as a strict parent or whatever the case may be. I didn't want to be seen as that crazy mama or whatever. And I allowed certain things and just let them be free. And I waited too late for one of mine. And I'm not gonna go into detail because I know somebody will go over and do a whole nother video where they be like, my child would never do this, my child would never do that, my household is this, my household is that, and they'll go into a whole little rant. But one thing my grandmama always taught me: keep on living, baby. Keep on living, because you might be thinking that your child ain't doing it, your child might be doing something undercover and just be more sneaky at it. I know I was a sneaky child. I knew how to be sneaky. But we got some out here that just wanna. I had a child wanted to be hood so bad. We live in the suburbs. Wanted to be hood, and it's like in a 6-bedroom. Let me count. 3.5 bath, nice community, and you want to be hood. Okay, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, this whole social media thing, it's raw. It's raw. I have had people tell me some things that I would never think that would come out of somebody's mouth. I try to, I try to live, I try to live the best way I can and try to be the best I can. But then again, you'll have some people say, but you didn't do this, but you didn't do that. So, good morning, good morning. Yeah, but I was just blown about that somebody was mad at me because I didn't want any catfish. That's just like when I went to a party one time and everybody was drinking. And they was kept offering me something to drink, and I was like, nah, I don't want any drink. I don't want any drink. I'll take some cranberry juice in a minute. But if I see that cranberry juice is a little light skin, I don't drink it. But I was like, I ain't want nothing to drink that day. And they were mad at me, like mad because I wouldn't take a drink. So my thing is, I started to debate. I'm quick to debate you because I could throw the word out there in a minute, and I would be like, so if you love to drink, if you love alcohol, you got all this alcohol up here. Why would you be pushing for somebody to drink some of your alcohol? It's your alcohol. That's making it less for you. Why do you want me to drink so bad? Like, I'm asking questions. I told y'all I'm inquisitive. I was asking questions like, why do you want me to drink so bad if this is yours and you know you drink? Like, why are you pushing on me? That's more for you. If somebody say they don't want to drink, that's more for you. So why are you so upset with me? They was angry. Like, why are you so upset with me because I don't want to drink? That's suspicious. That's a little weird. So that's when I knew I was dealing with the spirit world. I'm gonna do 25 more, y'all. I'm just running my mouth now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo. And I'm going to tell you about social media. Another reason why I got off of my other social media platforms, I stayed on, well, I took all of them off. Then I created another Instagram just for people who wanted to say something to me from my channel so that they can inbox me there. But one thing I noticed what made me get off of social media, your own family can be against you. And you will start to see it. I'm going to tell you how you'll start to see it. You'll start to see it when they like all the stuff, when they see that you're going through something. They will comment, they will view it, they will, oh, I love you, whatever, whatever, whatever. But post, you getting better. Post that things are looking up for you. See how many views you get and see how many likes you get. Your own family will be the ones that are okay with seeing you down and out. They love to see a tragedy story. They love to see like somebody going down. They don't like to see anybody coming up. It be your own people. When I started my channel, I used to always tell everybody, come follow my channel, come follow my channel. It was my family members that either didn't want to see my channel or they would come peep my channel. I even had family members that would come look at what I post and then go and do it on their, do the same exact thing on their channel, and then told me that's the way the YouTube game worked, baby. And then told me FUB, because I stood up for myself and I was like, why are you copying everything I do? It was just weird. It was weird to the point where it would be like the very next day you would do the same exact clip, the same exact thing. You wouldn't even add flavor to it or nothing. You wouldn't do your own twist to it. Same exact thing. So when it got to the point where I saw that this person even went to the same Walmart, and I had just took a quick little clip of all of the poinsettias, and I played some Christmas music in the background. This family member went and did the same thing. Poinsettias, the Christmas music, everything. Did the same exact clip that I did. Same exact everything. So I eventually just went on to call this person. They was like, this was a family member now. This person was like, you could have just came to me. This is me coming to you. This is me coming to you and asking you why. I always have just wanted to know that about myself. Why do people, especially people who are supposed to be my family, feel so okay with doing things to me that they wouldn't do to somebody else? What is it about me? That's what I wanted to know. What is it about me that makes it so okay for you to copy me, mimic me, steal from me? And then when I had my social media, they would talk to each other, and you know, I don't think some people understand that you can see if you're friends with the same person. You can see when they're commenting on somebody else's pictures and everything, but they never say anything on yours. They never comment, they never like, nothing, never share. This is family. So when I started to see that, and I started to see how family was okay when they thought that it was my end, they was okay with telling me they love me and you know, leaving a comment, liking the pictures when I'm all in the hospital and everything. When I started to get better, and when I started to say, hey y'all, can some of y'all come down here and donate blood or donate platelets? Nothing. And if you don't believe me, you can go to my Instagram and see. My Instagram is like, as soon as I posted that I needed um, blood or platelets, nothing. They were viewing it, but they wouldn't comment, they wouldn't like, no nothing. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it be your own people. And then it be people who you wouldn't even expect. It be people that you feel like if they were going through, I would have been up there. I know personally that, and I'm gonna throw it all out there because I'm finna make some people mad. But I have siblings that didn't even bother to call me and say, "Are you okay? How you doing? I heard what's going on with you," and I knew that they knew. Wouldn't even call. Never done nothing to, because I know people always be like, it's another side to the story. Sometimes it's just that. Sometimes the person who's telling their truth, that it is that. And I'm a firm believer in not victim shaming. If somebody's coming to me and telling me their truth, I take it as that. But it was my own family. When I first started YouTube, when I was doing my natural hair on YouTube, I mentioned it at my grandmother's house. I was like, y'all, I started a YouTube channel. I'm showing people how I take care of my natural hair. Because at the time I had long natural hair. And that's when I used to get booked for a lot of these time period movies in Atlanta, because I had all this natural hair, so they were able to do these roller sets and things to make it look more like a timepiece, in that era. So I mentioned it. I was like, yeah, I started me a YouTube channel. I'm showing people how I take care of my natural hair. I'm showing people how I wash it and everything. And nobody came and commented, subscribed, like nothing. But when I tell you they're watching. Because it was not long after that, about a month after that, I had another family member to be like, I started a YouTube channel. I want y'all to come look at my YouTube channel. And I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I want y'all to come. I said, did you subscribe to mine? They got quiet. Oh, what's your channel? What's your channel? Mind you, I already told y'all my channel. All you did was just listen to me, and you went and said I could do it too. You probably even watched a few of my videos and then said I could do it too. And you went and started a channel. Now you want me to subscribe to your channel, and then you want me to comment on your channel. But all the comments that I used to receive on my natural hair channel were never from family. My community was all strangers, people who I did not know. I, when I tell you my support team here on YouTube is awesome, awesome. One day, okay, Lounge, I'm still trying to get used to saying that. That's why I'm trying not to say too many names. I'm trying to get used to saying certain people's names the way they want to say it. Okay, Lounge, one day I was in the infusion room and you posted a video where you were saying you was dancing with me. Girl, I had to show every nurse. I was like, look. And they was like, yep, that's you all the way, all the way. And you had did it like with the AI. And when I tell you, okay, Gwen, when I tell you, my support team here has been amazing. Like I said the other day, praying couple cooking series, they was praying for me even when I didn't ask for prayer. At the time, people didn't know how bad my leukemia was because I still had hair. I was still dancing in the kitchen. I was still, just showing. But I never once mentioned out of my mouth, oh, yeah, y'all, by the way, me and my husband was just told that my cancer is borderline in the blast phase. And that's when it gets really bad. I did not tell y'all that. I was just sharing the medicine that I take, dancing, putting up little quotes above my head, and it was Praying Couple Cookie series that was praying for me even when I didn't ask for prayer. It was Gwen that was supporting me all the way, telling me you got this. It was Miss JoJo. It was y'all know I love Miss Patty. Patty's Kitchen Gardening more. Um, it was just so many people. J3 would get on me if I'm up too late on live, and he'll be like, "Don't make me tell your husband that you up on live this late at night. Go to bed, get some rest." So J3 and Odom's Homestead, it's just a lot of people. Boss Lady Denise, she knows that I love Rocky, so she started posting Rocky because she knows I love to see him happy and jumping around and playful. Wellness with Frugal Mama, Coco Lounge. I mean Coco Jelly. Uh, I already said okay Lounge with Gwen. I just it's so many that I hate to even start naming. But when I tell y'all, when I saw that my family was not trying to support my channel, now let me not say all of them now, cause mind you, I got some family members that be watching and waiting for somebody to say something foul so they can kick y'all out. so, so like my son, he watches faithfully. Uh, that's my oldest son, my twin. He watches. Uh, my sis Yoski, she watches. My big brother, who y'all know as my donor, he donated his stem cells for me to have another chance. He watches. So he might not watch all of them because he's a businessman. He's always on the go. And if he's not doing that, then he's doing something with the bike club or something like that. So, but when I tell y'all, very few, very few of my family members really support me. Instead, they will see you doing something good and they'll be like, I can do that. I can do that. And then they'll start doing the same exact thing you're doing. I always have been the type of person where if I see somebody's good at something, I give them their props. I let them. I have a family member that's real good at braiding hair, so I'd be like, if you want your hair braided, that's the person to go to. I'm not gonna sit here and try to learn her skill just because I see she making good money with it. That's her thing. She needs to stick to that. So if I need my hair braided, I'm going over there. My mama, she's good at coming up with all these, like, she's an artist. She comes up with all these concepts where she can draw different things and create different things. That's her thing. That's her niche. If you get me to draw something, it's gonna look like a stick figure, okay? It might look like I tried, but that's her thing. So I'm not gonna try to come in and be like, I can do that too, and start trying to do. But that's the way I grew up. That's why for so many years I was ashamed to um, be me fully. I was ashamed to be me because I grew up in, I'm not even gonna say a family, but a whole society where if you like sitting reading or studying or learning new things, you're laughed at, picked on, ridiculed, but at the same time, they will want to come and be argumentative with you about something that you have studied, that you know. They want to, because they want to be seen as they know it too. They can do this. Exactly. I don't understand what's the whole competition thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because like I said, I'm the type of person where I like being a part of a tribe where This person's good at this person's good at that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Boss Lady Denise, she's good at the whole like try on hauls, because I like the way she does it. I like the way she brings up things that other people don't bring up. Some people are doing try on and they'll show you, which is cute, because you get to see it all together. You get to see how they put it together, the jewelry, if they wore a jacket or not, if they wore boots or sandals. I love to see that. But when Boss Lady Denise do hers, she's gonna let you know, like, this one is a little bit see-through, so you might want to put something under it, or she's gonna let you know how the sleeves feel. She's gonna let you know if it feels a little uncomfortable or if it feels too big or too little. She's gonna take you through it. If she gets something like a purse or something like that, she's gonna let you know, like, it's a little big, or it's a, or it's a small purse, so you may be able to fit a couple of things in there, and she's gonna show you. That's why I like to see different people do different things, because um, this person might be good at this, but this person might be good at that. I love watching Wellness with Frugal Mama, even if I'm just laying in bed. You know why? Because I love the fact that she gives me energy in the morning. She's hyping me up. She's telling me, get up and do something. She be so crunk. Even on Monday, she be like, hey, 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 doing her affirmations and everything. So, so it's like I like different people for different reasons. I like Miss Gwen over there at the OK Lounge because she just be herself. She just be like, look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. I was looking at this on the news today, and let me tell you, she's like that. That's how April showers. She just gonna tell you how she feel about the situation. She's gonna leave it open so you can comment or whatever, but she's gonna tell you how she feel. Y'all know I love the Praying Cup of Cooking series because they pray for everybody, and they mean well. They doing positive things. So it's like you can't hate on that. I love Tam Tam because she's always just herself. She don't feel like she about like me. She don't feel like she have to get, you know, dressed up or whatever. Me, y'all see me with the same clothes on all the time. I don't get spruced up for nothing. I get on here, I do what I do, and it is what it is. Yep. And when she gonna show you all the old cars, and she gonna let you know she is a Mississippi girl. M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I. I was like, here she go, here she go. But I love a lot of different content creators for different things. And I wouldn't dare try to take that away from somebody. Or even if I see something that I feel like I'm inspired by or want to do something, it's not like I'm gonna do it exactly like that person did it. It's not like I'm taking on a trend and I'm gonna do it exactly. Y'all know me. I will put myself into it. I will change it up. Or if I feel like I'm doing something that everybody's doing the same thing, I'm gonna let you know, hey y'all, I tried the latest trend or whatever. Or it's just for fun. I'm gonna let you guys know that. It's crazy. But the negative comments is the worst. The negative comments are the worst because I have to block so many. Another red bird. Every time I'm out here, a red bird comes and like sit close to me. Y'all think I'm playing? I hope you don't move so that I can show y'all. But I mean, and just sitting there. But it's the negative comments that will get you. You have to have tough skin. You have to be able to just block. You have to be able to just block people. So if you're gonna get on social media, my honest, you know, opinion on that is go ahead and do it if you feel like you got tough skin. But as soon as you see somebody start to get negative, eliminate it right away. Eliminate it right away. Because people will start to get in your head, and I just talked to y'all about that the other day, how people love to harness your energy. They will get you upset and have you all in your head, and then they sleep good at night. So just Just stay positive, stay on your path. Here I go talking country. Stay on your path. Y'all know I'm country. And just as soon as you see somebody getting real ugly towards you, mean hearted, I have had to, I'm not gonna say cut away because I don't believe in cutting away family because we still some kind of way tied, even if I try to, but distance yourself. If you see that you're around people that don't like to see you winning, if you see that people will be cool with just sitting there watching you, but we all know how this YouTube game works. You have to have interaction. It's sometimes when I don't be in the comments, but I'm gonna like every last one of y'all videos. I'm gonna like them. That's just me. Unless I really disagree with your commentary or something, I'm not gonna like it. If I see that you completely just done lost your marbles and you saying some old out of whack stuff, I'm not gonna like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But if I see you just doing shorts or something, you dancing, you showing food, or you showing what you're doing outside or something, I'm gonna like it. That's the real way YouTube works. It doesn't work off of stealing someone else's content or doing exactly what another content creator does. That's not how it works. It works by interacting. It works by sharing. If you see somebody that you that into to the point where you want to copy them or mimic them or be mean to them, the way you do that is you reach out to them through email or something and ask them, can y'all work together? That's the way that is supposed to go. That's the way it used to go until people started getting this whole thing where they listened to other people who were big content creators giving them bad advice, telling them, oh yeah, just go over and you see a favorite content creator that's doing good, just go over and just start copying their videos or just rename your title or whatever. That's not good. That's You're not creating. You have found a new way of plagiarism. You found a new way to copy somebody. That's not you being yourself. That's you just getting on here and stealing from somebody, and then you're doing it for a click and a view. A click and a view. Just like they say, all money ain't good money. All views is not a good view. You 43 and stuck in the 90s. Let me see. This is the first time I've been able to say it out loud. I'm 45. I'm 45 and I'm stuck in the 90s too. Yeah, they just want to check, but I'm like, I don't want any kind of check because once you get monetized or whatever, then you have to keep that momentum going. You Now you have built an audience that's so used to seeing you mimic somebody else. Now what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep mimicking that person or bashing other content creators. I watch some. I watch some reactors, I will admit. But I do not watch people who I do not watch people who cross certain lines. I do not watch people who make it seem like they're perfect and their life has been perfect. They've never done any wrong or nothing has ever happened to them or their children or their loved ones or whatever. I don't like watching people like that because it kind of do something to my spirit. I like watching people who real, who will honestly tell you like, hey, I've been through that. So, this is how you handle that. Now that I can listen to. But I cannot listen to the ones who, what you call it? I forgot what you call it. The people who criticize another content creator and that's all of their content is criticizing, like people who criticize IAG forums. I don't get it. I don't understand it. This is a family who they say that God has put it on their heart to be debt free and to live like homestead life or whatever. They're not selling y'all nothing. See, that's another thing I've noticed. You go follow somebody who always selling you something. Every week they telling you to go get the latest mower, the latest generator, the latest tent, the latest trailer, and you'll follow them wholeheartedly. won't bash them at all. Then you have another family, they not telling you to buy nothing or whatever. They just have you following them along the as the family go out and do farm chores, and when they get things and have to put things together, and you bash them. Awareness, I was just talking about you. Good morning. But I don't understand that concept of a lot of people on here will follow people who telling them to go buy, go buy, go buy, go do this, go do this. I'm telling y'all, it's ways that you can do things without constantly having to buy. You have to start looking at people's intentions. Now, if somebody telling you, "Hey, I found it on sale," that's different. But if you got somebody on here telling you you need the latest, uh, I'm gonna use mower as an example, the latest lawnmower, and that lawnmower costs $4,000, and they not telling you where you can get it cheaper, or they not telling you, you know, well, actually this costs this much, but if you get this brand, it does the same exact thing, have the same blade, but it's a cheaper version of it. Then that means they're selling you a product. So you won't bash that one that's always selling you something or always telling you to go buy, 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 buy. But you'll bash the family that's not telling you to buy a single thing. They just showing you what they do on the farm. I don't get that. I don't get that. That's why I support so many people who doing positive things, because it's like it's rare these days. It's very rare to see people doing positive things. And I get a lot of negative comments. Y'all just may not see them because I block them as soon as I get them. When I go into my YouTube studio and they're holding comments, as soon as I say see one thing that's negative, delete, 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 delete. I had to tell my son that I'm like, you're gonna get a lot of negative comments. Um, Learn how to just delete and keep moving, keep pushing, because you're gonna have some people out there that just see you doing better and better. So their job in the spirit realm is to push that light down in you. They don't want you to start to get better or start to feel like you are reaching more people. You're being positive. Why would they want to push that? So, us, we have to support each other. That's why I tell people who starting a channel or something like that, hey, give me your channel name. I'm going to look at like 5 of your videos before I really subscribe. I'm honest. I'm gonna look at a few of your videos, subscribe, then in the mornings or at night when I can't sleep, that's when I watch y'all long content, if y'all have long content. But in the early mornings, if y'all got new shorts up that I haven't watched, that's when I'm watching y'all shorts and I'm liking every single one. If I don't comment on every single one, please understand I'm at least going through it and I'm at least liking, because that's the way YouTube works. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it if you're getting bashed all the time, negative comments all the time. It's not worth it to keep those comments. It's not worth it to keep them in your circle. Delete them, block them, do what you have to do, and then keep stepping. Because it's plenty of people out here that will support you just for being you. Just for being you. I had to learn that the hard way. My numbers didn't start going up until I just was like honest and just be myself. Be myself. And just stay consistent. But I don't put on a show. I don't dress glamorous. I don't put on any makeup or anything like that. I just started telling people what I was going through, share my journey. And that's it. Rants by Renae. You know, I've been out here doing my jumping jacks. I don't even know how many I did, but I did enough. I know that much. And my husband done put some new soil down right here, so I kept slipping and sliding, but I did them. But y'all, if it's not just YouTube, it's Instagram, Facebook, all of it. I have watched the older generation get so into what's going on Facebook it comes to times when you have to just sit it to the side for a while. Give yourself a challenge. Say, you know what? I'm not gonna get on social media for 3 days. I'm not gonna get on Facebook and Instagram for 3 days. And watch how your perception of life comes out after them 3 days. You stop looking at what everybody's posting, and they're giving you their highlights. They're not gonna post when they're going through or whatever. They're not. No, of course not. Of course not. They're gonna make it seem like their life is perfect because they want to seem like they're perfect, which is also in the word. That's a form of pride. Y'all didn't know that. But yeah, I started talking about. Look, I started that rant just because we got on social media. We started talking about social media, and I deleted my Facebook also. I deleted my Facebook when I started. Well, I deleted Facebook twice. The first time I deleted Facebook is when I saw how my family was doing me. I had one family member that was cool with a lot of the nieces and nephews to the point where you saw them all the time in the comments. I would be in the comments too, so it's like you can't possibly act like you didn't know who I was or whatever, because I would be in the comments and people would call me by my name in my comments. My name's Letitia Renae, by the way. But so um, people would call me Tisha or Tibu in the comments, and then later on I would ask like, why you not, why you why you're not responding to my whatever you call it when you request somebody on the thing. I didn't even know who you were. What is your channel? What is your name? I don't even know who you are. Whatever. I'm like, yes, you do. I be in the same comments that you're in. I be on the same stuff you on. You know exactly who I am. Like people will try to play you like a fool just because they just simply don't want to support you, or they just simply want to act like they want to ignore you basically. And I'm not in the streets. I'm not considered the cool family member. I'm not considered the one that's showing up with a luxury car and all this and that. But I'm still your family. But after a while, I had to come to the realization. Well, look, if if I gotta put on a show for you to accept me, then I don't want to be around you, cause that ain't me. I am who I am. I can get cleaned up when I want to, but I'm not gonna go out buying stuff. I'm not gonna break the bank to try to, to try to show y'all that I need y'all approval or nothing like that. But I saw it for exactly for what it was. They're cool with the people that they feel like they can get things from, or they feel like who has a name. We're like down the line relatives of a celebrity. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name, but down the line relatives with Terry Crews, and my family is the type where if they feel like you're not a Terry Crews, or if you're not like a rapper or star or celebrity, or if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't have flashy things or whatever, then they kind of just dismiss you. Or if you're not in the streets, if you're not the cuz, what it is, cuz, and in the streets like that or whatever, then you kind of look down on. So I was bypassed a lot, because I was. But now they try to make it seem like I was so bad growing up. Well, I wasn't. That's why y'all overlook me now, because I wasn't. Like, and the only time I don't really fight is if somebody's messing with my family member, and I hate that about myself now, because now I wish I could go back in time and not be so defensive about the same family members that would not be that way about me. So a lot of people tell their stories differently, but that's their story. But my story is I was always seen as the weird one, the awkward one. I'm always the one that's head in a book. And in my community, I'm only speaking for me, in my community, that child is often overlooked. I was considered the baby, but I was the baby that was not out there like that. I wasn't out there like that. At one time, my family started paying me a little of attention because I started modeling and acting. But by then, I was a teen and I had seen the way they are by then, so I started to take notice. Like, oh, now that y'all think that I will somehow be like the model of the family or whatever. Now, okay. So then I stopped modeling for a while because I started getting sick, and I noticed that people drop. People stop talking to you and stuff. So it is what it is. I am who I am. I'm here to stay. Can't nobody knock me down. And even if I don't do as well as people want me to do, I will know that I did my very best. I did my very best, and I stayed true to who I was. I don't like I don't like feeling like I have to change who I am to be accepted, cuz then it makes me feel like you don't really accept me for me. You want me to wear a mask all the time, and I'm not good at wearing masks. That's in a literal sense as well. I'm not good at wearing masks. I'm the one that if y'all tell me to wear a mask, I'm the one that'll be sitting there like, I can't breathe. So that's just not me. I'm not good at being fake. I'm the friend that you have to talk to before you enter somewhere. And my best friend is, she knows. I'm the one that you have to say, look, we finna go inside. I'm gonna tell you about how this one gonna act and this one gonna act. I need you to not say anything because we already know they act like this. Okay. Because I'm the one that'll be like, why you doing me like that? Why you treat me like that? Like, that's me. If I see you treat me kind of odd or whatever, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna say like I did with my family member who was copying me and stuff. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say, why do you feel so comfortable with copying me? Why do you feel so comfortable with me? Like, what is it about me that invites you in to be able to just do things to me and I'm not able to say anything to you? I'm that person. I'm always going to speak up for myself. I'm going to say exactly how I feel. And as long as I know I'm coming with pure intentions, then it is what it is. I'm going to say it, put it out there. If you don't like it, if you get angry, what the folks say, hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I'm gonna go back and count how many jumping jacks I did, and hopefully I did enough. Rants by Renae. I know that's right. All because a comment came up talking about social media, and I went into a full blown rant. Social media can be he double hockey sticks. You have to have thick skin, and you have to be willing to stand in whatever it is you believe. Just stand in it, because it's gonna be people that try to convince you or try to gather other people to go against what you believe in or what you're doing. As long as you know you have good intentions, and as long as you know that this is your truth, stand in it, stand in it, and don't waver, and you'll be alright. And block negative comments, block negative people. It's okay. Even if you think about it later, like, I don't like where they did that, you can always go back, hit their profile, block, block, or go to a comment that they did, go back to a comment that they made, hit their profile, go down, block. That way they can still view you all they want to, but they can't say nothing to you. But anyway, y'all know how I do it. Until next time. Because I looked and saw how much time I've been on here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Until next time, gracias for that. Thanks for watching. Adios. Bye.